Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some early Battlefield 1 gameplay. Thank you for all the support on my BF1 videos. Please subscribe if you want to see more. There's been a lot of nice comments, a lot of likes on these videos, and I appreciate that a lot. In this video, we're going to go over a big concern I've seen in the comment section, and that is the power of the tanks. They are a very powerful vehicle, but if you know how to disable and destroy them, it's not that big of a deal, as I disabled that tank with my anti-tank grenade. Who would have thought the anti-tank grenade would have been good against a tank? But the tanks have a huge weak spot in Battlefield 1, and that is its tracks. If you can disable a tank and make it immobile, it is a sitting duck, as you're going to see in this upcoming clip. And if a tank can't move, it's basically just a armored turret. So I'm going to pull out my anti-tank grenade, throw it right at the side, right at the track, disable it. It cannot move, and I'm going to get a triple kill on Level Cap's tank right there. That was a pretty sick clip. It's not going to be the best clip, though, in this video. This next piece of gameplay is going to be the world record for the biggest multi-kill in Battlefield 1. Yes, only 64 people got to play Battlefield 1 early, but to my knowledge, so far, this is the biggest multi-kill in Battlefield 1. I'm sure there's going to be a bigger and better one when the game launches or when the beta launches, but I just thought this was a pretty cool moment. So who would have thought a tank versus a tank is a good way to destroy it? I almost hit my own tank because it turns right there, but somehow I get right in there across the map and take out 4 people in a tank and get plus 1,000 on the score. So that was pretty sick right there. You gotta love it, the 4 times multi-kill. I think I'm doing pretty good for myself in Battlefield 1 so far. I got a triple kill and a multi-kill. So another weapon that the assault class has to deal with tanks is the AT rocket gun. You have to go prone and deploy the bipod, and you see that I hit a land ship and it only did 17 damage, which isn't too powerful, but you do get 3 or 4 rockets with this, and if you position yourself correctly, you can do a lot of damage towards tanks, and you can disable the tank tracks with that gun as well. So it is pretty well to use against tanks. So there's also K bullets, special single loading bullets that you put into sniper rifles that do good against armor, and every class has the option to get a light tank grenade, which doesn't do as much damage obviously as the anti-tank grenade, which destroyed that fucking tank instantly. But there are a few options if you're not an assault player to go against tanks. Of course, you can use other vehicles like the tank multi-kill clip that I showed, or a plane. Now, this is a really cool feature of the attack plane that I really like, and it was really fun to use. So I'm going to switch to my number 2 seat, which is my bombing run, and drop a bunch of bombs. I might have missed a little bit right there. I was a little off, but you can use vehicles and drop bombs, and it's just pretty cool to like line up on a tank. They get an opportunity to shoot you out the sky, and then you have an opportunity to drop your load onto them. And basically, I wanted to make this video because I've seen a lot of concern and criticism in the comment section of the early Battlefield 1 videos because the tanks were very powerful. There was a lot of celebrities playing. They didn't even pull out any grenades of any sort. They didn't really focus on destroying the tanks, and the tanks, when they're free to run wild, they're going to destroy because they are superior killing machines. But I just wanted to make this video to let the community know that there are measures to counter the tanks, and they are very, very effective. I just didn't want the community to get a misrepresentation of the tanks, and they are very, very vulnerable. If they go through a city street, anyone can pop out of any window at any time with an anti-tank grenade and disable it. Then it's a sitting duck. If they want to be in the open field and spam an objective flag with their missiles and rockets, then you can pull out your AT rocket gun, go prone, and put a few shots on them. Or if they're going to be in an open field, an airplane can come down, swoop on them. So there are a lot of things to counter the tanks, and I didn't want the community to get a misrepresentation that the tanks are so overpowered and they're not counterable, because I think a lot of people got that feeling watching early gameplay versus celebrities that really weren't focusing on disabling the tanks. So after we played with the celebrities at the event, we got to capture for 8 hours or so with just YouTubers and streamers and personalities, and the tanks weren't as effective there. And that's what I have to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Please leave a like. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel. More Battlefield 1 videos on the way. You can check out my previous Battlefield 1 videos. Link down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.